Hey everybody out there, I am here in Manhattan. I am basically near Broadway and Times Square. Look at this everybody, look at all these people, holy cow. But look at all these billboards. There's that famous subway sign over there. Over there, there's Broadway and Latin and Maidum right over there. You got the Chase Manhattan Bank right there. It's unbelievable. And you got the big bus. We got those in Miami. We got those. And I've been drinking a lot of fluids, so I gotta find a bathroom soon, but this is unbelievable. Look at all these people. This is how it is in New York. So this is near Times Square, everybody. I guess Times Square is that way. I'm not for sure, but I think it's that way. So we're going to where basically Ricardo's mom and my mom worked. We're gonna show you the buildings. Hopefully we could go in, that'll be good. But we're gonna go to our mom's workplaces. And I'm trying to find some public pianos around here. If I can find some public pianos, that'll be really good. It'll be unbelievable. But you got everybody here. And Sonic the Hedgehog and Mickey Mouse is there. Mickey Mouse. So this is it. This is it. So when the subways get crowded, they really get crowded. That means just standing room only. And so that's how it is around here. I miss the city. I love the city. And I'm gonna be back here more. I'm gonna try to come back around Christmas time. It usually snows around. So that's really cool. All right, I'll see ya. See over here, the subway sign. You got all different kind of trains. So you got the A, C, E, Q, R, W, 1, 2, 3, S, and 7. These are all a lot of the popular lines right there. And they go all the way down that way. We'll probably visit them a little bit. But right here, there's a Latin. This is Broadway. A lot of Broadway plays that I haven't even heard of. So beautiful. Look at this. Back to the Future. I want to see that Broadway play. I've seen all 3 movies. But this is it. Check this out, everybody. Look what we found. Look at these massive cupcakes and cookies. Look at that big cookie right over there. Wow. We already had these little cupcakes, so I don't think we'll be having these, but it's up here. Oh my goodness. Wow. And they got these cinnamon doughs and everything. Another big cookie right down there. Cinnamon buns. Oh wow. Let's get away from this place. So anytime you need any help, you see us everywhere. We're still around New York, Manhattan. Ricardo's right here. So this is what it is. Just walk straight. This is 43. We're going to our mom's shops. The Milford Plaza right over here. This is where Ricardo's mom worked.
My mother was an employee. She was a housekeeper, and later on she went to Monroe College to get a certificate so she could be a supervisor on the floor.
Oh wow.
My sister used to have to tutor her in the algebra. Now this hotel has changed a lot. This is the entrance.
Yeah. This is the entrance.
This hotel now houses migrants. If you're familiar with the migrant crisis, they occupy some hotels. This is the hotels they occupy. We got to keep moving.
Wow.
You could tell by the security.
Uh-huh.
It's now a shelter. If that was a hotel, we wouldn't get that type of hospitality.
Yeah.
That's obviously a person overworked because she's getting paid minimum wage, and to have that much passion about people staying inside a hotel, it tells me she's a little overworked. I think she's like, move away with that shit. If I wanted to be a dick, we could have filmed her.
Yeah.
I'm in a good place right now.
Yeah.
And here you could just buy the cheesecake.
This is the Junior's Bakery.
And here's the restaurant.
Most famous cheesecake over there. And over there is the restaurant. There's the Lion King. And we're going out this way. In New York, there's lots of things to do, lots of things to see. I tell you this, it's you got museums, you got the subway, you got everything. It's really, really cool. And this is what I love about my home.
We're gonna walk up.
Okay. Look at that big LG screen. Oh wait, is that the famous? No, this is it. Yeah, this is the famous LG screen that like figures pop out of or something. I think so.
I'm not sure about that.
Let's do this quick. Behind the scenes of a hot dog stand. That's the costume I wanted to get. And this is Times Square, everybody. Now to see that costume? Huh? Yeah. Now to see that costume for real is unbelievable. This is Times Square, everybody. I'm looking for a public piano. If I can find one, I'm gonna play it. They usually have one around here. There goes the King Kong costume right over there. Wow, now I know how big it is. They got the big teddy bear costume. See it over there? That's unbelievable. I bet you my panda bear costume is here. So we're gonna go look for that. Yeah, Super Mario Brothers. Don't ever talk to these characters, even if they're in costume. Do not talk to them.
You too beautiful. Slide over. Yeah, you. Slide over.
Now I know how big it is. I definitely want to get it.
I appreciate you. Now we're going to try it one more time. Clap, clap, clap.
So, Times Square and lots of Manhattan and Times Square is owned by Disney World. Not Disney World. They're owned by Disney. The Disney company owns most of Times Square and Manhattan. That's what I was told. So this is it right here. When the ball drops and all of those, all of the what you call it, the fireworks happens. This is exactly where it's at. These are all the Broadway shows right here. Funny Girl. Back to the Future, that's a new one. That's a new one. Sweetie Todd. A lot of these Broadway shows I never even heard of, gonna be honest with you.
They come and go.
This is the new Michael Jackson. Wow. The Lion King over there. This is for you, Bob. You and Broadway. And there's more over here. Moulin Rouge. Alain Harmony. The last Broadway play that I've ever seen leaving New York was A Chorus Line. That was the last Broadway play. You know, the last Broadway play was A Chorus Line that I ever seen leaving New York.
The Chorus Line?
Yeah. And there's a bowling alley right over there. That looks like a really cool bowling alley. So everybody, this is Times Square. This is the heart and soul of Manhattan. Right over here, Times Square. Look at this. Back then they didn't have all those LCD screens, everybody. All of these they're not LCD, they're LED. And at night, you see there's Disney right over there? So, at nighttime, what happens is that the whole place is alive. Day and night, this city never sleeps. So, at nighttime, it's like daytime because of all these LED screens. It's just blaring, it's nice, and I tell you this, we have a good time around here. So I want to come here one day on New Year's and experience the ball dropping. It's going to look really, really cool. And of course, Christmas time, when the tree's up and everything like that. I mean, this is everybody. This is Manhattan. This is the city that I was born in. So this is my home. And I love it. I love it. Look at this. This is my city that I was born in. Manhattan, Times Square. I wasn't born in Times. I was born in a hospital, but not in Times Square. Okay, so we're walking. Ricardo's a little bit ahead of me, but over there's the M&M store. I love peanut M&Ms, and I like caramel M&Ms. All these little toys and Triscuits, really cool. Over here, they sometimes film or do something here, I guess. Look at those M&Ms right over the M&M store, all the way over there. Now also, one thing about New York, there's so many people, it's like an ant farm. So you gotta make sure you don't bump into anybody. That's something about it. And same thing on the subways, you know. Right over there it says Lena Horne. She is such a legend. She's such a legend. And there's more. The Copacabana. Wow. There's some stage equipment right over here. So this is how you could tell you're in Broadway, and unbelievable. Gotham Gifts right over there. Mean Fiddler. This is such an amazing city. Which way are we going? That way? The Dickens. Look at that building over there.
that used to be a visitor center, so tourists could go in, get brochures,
Yeah.
and all that, tickets.
It's not there. Not there anymore.
No. But we got a weed dispensary, so you know the tourists can get high.
So that's the Dickens?
No, right. No, right there.
Oh, I see it. The dispensary.
Yeah.
Everybody, look at this with the butterflies and everything.
Very Victorian.
Very Victorian. There's a Victrola at the window. It looks like Little Shop of Horrors right there. And look at this church right next to it. That is so beautiful.
And the Book of Mormon.
Oh, the Book of Mormon. I haven't seen that. Oh wow. Have you seen that?
No.
Wow. So you get the Book of Mormon, 9 winning best musical. Oh look, Empire Steakhouse. If we want some steaks, the Pearl. Here it is, Book of Mormon. Chicago. Everybody knows Roxy, which is really cool. So there's Chicago right over there. I never seen the play, but I heard all the music. There's nothing like a, okay, I'm gonna make this clear. There's nothing like a Broadway play here in Broadway. So if you get a Broadway play in another state, it's not Broadway. I don't care what anybody says. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
If you get a Broadway play in another state, it's not Broadway. You have to get it in New York City. You have to see it in New York City. So this is Chicago. It's not Broadway if it's in, actually, where? It's not Broadway if it's in Hawaii. It's not Broadway if it's in North Carolina. No. No. Which is really cool. So we're coming up this huge busy way. It's Juniors again. And you'll see these stands everywhere with shish kebabs. Jaws.
We're gonna walk straight.
Good. Interesting buildings with LED screens, LCDs all over the place. Nice little diners. The Celtic pub. Oh, sorry. And this is where you can get the W, the R, and the N train. Good old New York. So everybody, this was I don't think this was my mom's building. She worked in many buildings. But look at this, the skyscrapers go up and up and up. That's why they call them skyscrapers. Wow. All these buildings here. Many offices, many apartments. It's just so beautiful. So beautiful. Everybody, this is something that we used to do, is film the pigeons here in New York. I know they're flying rats. Everybody's saying they're flying rats, but we love our pigeons. Look at them. We love our pigeons. Everybody, this water fountain was so beautiful, and they had at Christmas time they had the balls, and they had, I think my mom worked in this building too. She worked in this building. Yeah, I think she worked in this building too. She worked in many buildings, but there's the iconic one that I wanted to show you. But there was huge, giant Christmas ornaments, and there was giant nutcrackers right over here. I don't know how in the world will they get them, but this was a beautiful waterfall. And where Ricardo's sitting at, there's a big apple. And right over here is Radio City Music Hall. I've been to many concerts over there. I wish I could play there, but which is really cool. That's Radio City Music Hall. And look, the Jimmy Fallon show is right there. I always wanted to meet Jimmy Fallon. He's such a great person. Such a phenomenal person right over here. But I'm still looking for the Equitable Life Tower. And it's around here. I just don't know exactly where it's at, but this building right over here is definitely familiar. That's Radio City Music Hall, everybody. Unbelievable. Last time I was there, I watched an organ concert. They were doing something with the theater organs, and that was the last time that I was there watching that concert. It was such a beautiful concert. So I'm still looking for the Equitable Life Insurance building. It's around here. It's iconic, and I just don't know where it's at, but it was around here.